Hello, fellow lightworkers. Welcome to the March 2025 Energy Report and Messages from Mount Shasta. This is your Mystic Messenger, Dr. Christina, Intuitive Healing Guide and author. I have been inspiring and supporting fellow lightworkers as we shift into a higher state of consciousness and help the collective with this ascension process. Please make sure to like and follow me to receive my latest podcasts. I am recording this podcast from one of the trails that I hike on regularly near my house here at Mount Shasta. Several years ago, I had a mystical experience on this trail. On February 22nd, 2021, the 222 portal, I had not yet moved here, but was staying in an Airbnb nearby. Upon awakening, I was called to go outside and take a look in the mountain. This is when I saw my first lenticular cloud. I was then called to walk towards the college where I discovered this trail. As I began walking on the trail, I felt a powerful energy, and what seemed to be a portal appeared in front of me. I took a few pictures, and several blue and green orbs appeared, and the sides of the trail indeed appeared curved. I decided to call this vortex site the Palladian Portal. I am so excited to announce that starting this spring, I will be offering guided tours and retreats here at Mount Shasta, and would be happy to take you on this powerful site, as well as many others. As we close out February, the energy heightened around the 222 portal and continued as we approached the new moon in Pisces. I hope you were able to join me live on TikTok, where I hosted meditations on those days. If you missed it, I will be hosting another live meditation on the spring equinox on the 20th, which many consider to be the real New Year. The last new moon was extra special because not only did it mark the entrance into eclipse season, but it created a 6-planet stellium in Pisces, which is following us into March. And it appears that March is going to be the most transformative month of the year. Keep in mind that 2025 is the year number 9, which represents completion. This is the theme of this year and this month. If you recall, on January 11th, which was the 111 portal, our nodes of fate, which represent what we will collectively be working on for the next year and a half, shifted into Pisces North Node, our collective focus, and Virgo South Node, what we will be releasing. Being the last sign of the zodiac, Pisces also represents completion and rules spirituality. Our nodes also indicate the signs that our eclipses will be in. On March 14th, we will be experiencing a total lunar eclipse to kick off the 2-week eclipse cycle. Total lunar eclipses are known to bring about powerful endings, again further supporting this theme of completion. And now that we're experiencing the Pisces North Node, our collective focus will be on ending the cycle of materialism and incorporating more spirituality into our lives. Hopefully, we will be also seeing some strides to bring peace and love to the planet, as well as unity consciousness during the next 18 months. This eclipse season will be more tumultuous than usual because Venus and Mercury will be in retrograde during this time. We will then close out the month with a partial solar eclipse on the 29th. My recommendation for this month is to really focus on getting grounded because the energy will likely be destabilizing. Although we are completing a 9-year cycle, the astrology of 2025 is also indicating that with all endings, we are creating the way for new beginnings. In addition to our nodes changing signs, one of the most interesting astrological occurrences that will happen this year is that 4 of our outer planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, will be changing signs, which is very rare. Jupiter, the 5th outer planet, just went into Aquarius back in November, and Neptune will move into Aries at the end of this month. Neptune, which rules Pisces, is the planet of hopes and dreams. And by moving into Aries, which is the fiery initiator, expect that this energy will assist us in creating this new world that we've been hoping for. Saturn will move into Aries in May, Jupiter will move into Cancer in June, and Uranus will move into Gemini in July. Because the outer planets impact the collective, our world will look radically different by the end of the year. Continuing with the theme of completion, the message that I was guided to share is regarding reincarnation, and more specifically, the ending of this cycle of reincarnation. Many of us lightworkers are older souls and have reincarnated possibly hundreds, if not thousands of times on this as well as other planets. And during this time of our ascension, one of our main goals is to clear lifetimes of trauma, because we're not taking this with us into this new earth that we're creating, which is why it is so important for us to continue doing our emotional housekeeping. Many are being triggered by what is currently transpiring on the planet. And if you are being triggered, consider this a perfect opportunity for spiritual growth. Many of our traumas, not only from this lifetime, but past lifetimes, as well as ancestral traumas, are coming to the surface. And instead of going into victim consciousness and acting out in fear or anger, it is much better to turn inward and release it. It is okay, if not necessary, to feel the fear, the anger, the hurt, because we really have to feel these feelings to work through them. But the ultimate goal is to identify our wounds, heal them, and find a place of peace and detachment with what is transpiring. Because it is our emotional attachment that keeps us locked into this karmic cycle and the matrix. Externalizing your emotions is just keeping you in this loop of suffering and victimization, and keeping you bound to this 3D matrix. Worrying or getting upset about our current situation is not facilitating anything positive. And please understand that there is a big difference between being concerned about what is happening and being worried or upset about it. If you are finding that you're feeling fear, it is helpful to understand that fear is an illusion. It only exists in the mind. Danger is real, fear is not. Fear is about some incident in the future that may or may not happen. Unless there is imminent danger, you are always safe in the present moment. There are many different ways to work on releasing and healing our traumas from this lifetime or past ones. I specialize in assisting others in identifying and clearing past life traumas in my one-on-one sessions. And in my book, The Journey of Discovering Inner Peace, I illustrate many of these techniques that you could also do on your own. I became very interested in past lives when I began experiencing frequent spontaneous regressions in 2013. It may be in part due to this ascension process, or because my Saturn is in the 12th house, which indicates the need for karmic review. I believe that the 12th house placement of Saturn is one of the most important placements in our natal chart, because it points us in the direction of what our karma or major life lesson is to be resolved in our past lifetime, or present lifetime, I should say. On at least 3 separate occasions in the last 2 weeks, I came across video clips that popped up randomly on my social media regarding the idea that karma and reincarnation may be part of this false matrix, which keeps us trapped here on Earth lifetime after lifetime. The main message was that when we die, we should not actually follow the light, because it leads us back to this false matrix reincarnation trap. When we go towards the light, we go through a life review and are guilted into coming back and making up for our supposed mistakes. By claiming our sovereignty during this ascension process, we can break free from this cycle and choose to come back to the planet on our own accord, not under the pretense of karmic retribution. I would love to hear your ideas about this. So to sum it up, March will likely be a tumultuous month, so let's remain grounded, unified, and in our sovereignty, moving onward and upward in our mission of creating this new earth. If you'd like to know more, please make sure to like and follow me and check out my videos and my book. I am so excited to be sharing another amazing month with all of you. Stay tuned for my next energy report in April. Sending all of you lots of love and light from the heart of Mount Shasta.